Hi, welcome to our tutorials on the psychology of selling. Here in these tutorials, my endeavor is to present profound topics in easy to understand way so that you can apply it in your day-to-day selling and come out on tops and be a super salesperson. In last 3 weeks, we have discussed 3 things. Part 1 was the art of closing, wherein we talked about how opening is the most important part of any closing process, as it helps in creating trust as well as customer welcoming you as a seller into his own world. In second part, we talked about how to close. What's in it for me, the WIIFM model, wherein viewers will remember was an inverted triangle, and how WIIFM works nowadays and IDA does not. In part 3, we talked about how to build a powerful salesperson's personality, wherein important things were self-confidence, self-esteem, determination to succeed, and an ambition. This time around, we'll be talking about what to do between opening the sales call and applying the WIIFM model, what's in it for me model. My experience of more than 2.5 decades in pharmaceutical selling and marketing has taught me one thing, that in order to understand the customer's buying motivators, we must understand to have a communication around 6 points, which are most important in any customer's, any doctor's mind before he prescribes any brand. Those 6 points are efficacy, safety, convenience, availability, price, and pride. Let's talk about the 6 points in isolation. Efficacy is a sine qua non of any prescription. Nobody is going to prescribe any product, any brand that is non-efficacious. Second comes safety. Safety, of course, is very important. It has a profound effect on what a doctor is going to prescribe. However, invariably, when there is a tussle between efficacy and safety, efficacy wins. My friends who deal in intensive care will remember a product like cholesterol having nephrotoxic effects. It is a sort of product that would never have been prescribed had it not been so effective in certain class of infections. Or anti-tubercular drug like ethambutol. These products are efficacious in certain conditions, so they have to be given. They are efficacious, maybe not safe. But a physician, a doctor always thinks, let me first bring a patient out of the condition that he is in. Then I'll think about the side effects. Third thing is convenience. Efficacy, safety being equivalent. What a patient, more a doctor is looking for is convenience. In medical parlance, we talk about OD, HS, BID, TID, QID, the number of times a prescription has to be taken. Lesser is the number of times a product is to be ingested or to be injected into a patient. More is the compliance. Henceforth, everything else being safe and efficacious. Convenience is something that a doctor and as well as a patient is looking for in order to have a better compliance. Then we come to availability. Next 2 points, availability as well as price. These 2 points apply more to products which are me too. If it is, say, a product like paracetamol, a prescribing doctor is not going to tell the patient to go 15 kilometers away to buy paracetamol. It has to be available next door. However, if it is a specialized product, then a doctor can always tell him, see, you are not going to get this product in my next door neighbor. You have to drive over to maybe near All India Institute of Medical Sciences, near a Medanta, near some big hospitals, maybe near KGMC in Lucknow, wherein you can get it, depending on which city you are in. And doctor would also add a caveat, by 3-4 months supply. And let's meet after 3-4 months, once you have taken these doses. Price, of course, rest of the things being comparable. Comparable products need to have a comparable price. And this is where everyone as a salesperson comes in handy. If we can add a perceived value to our product, we can demand a price. Finally, we come to pride. As of now, we have discussed efficacy, safety, availability, convenience, price. Now we talk about pride. Pride of being associated with an organization of repute. Pride of being associated with an organization or a group of people who have the society's best interest in their heart. pride of being called the path breaker, pride of being called the innovator. This is what makes some doctors, customers prescribe a brand. And this is what makes new introductions successful in the market. Remember products like Genuvia and Genumet. So whenever next time you are inside a doctor's chamber, please think about these things. Your entire detailing story, your entire communication has to revolve around these 6 points. You need to understand the buying motivators of your customer and accordingly channelize your communication towards the buying motivators. Thanks a lot for viewing. Please like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Vivek Joshi Corporate Trainer. Thank you.